To start the recording. Okay, Flora. How did you do so far this week? Did you do any trade? Pound yen, pound Aussie, as I said in the last webinar. Pound pairs, any pairs at all? Yeah, but did you do the trade? Yeah, everything pound. Let me show you the pound here. Let's get started. Let's go and take a look at the pound first. Everything going according to the plan, according to the predictions. So far everything looks good. Big trades. Let me show you the trades as well, that how I did. And you know that I early I think it's Monday where I did pound USD and pound yen, right? But then I said I missed the pound Aussie that day, and I said I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna trade that, catch it the next day, and I did, and that's a big one. I'm gonna show you, because pound. This is the pound. Chart I made. Let me show you my old chart, because I don't know if I have anybody new today, but usually we do, so they need to know. Okay, this is the chart I made, and I gave you guys like 17th October, that this is what the probability look like, and it never touched the TL, but sometimes this is what it happened, especially on a weekly chart. So it gets to very close to the TL, and then hey Daniel, how are you? Yeah, I know, Danny. Yeah, good. Learn. Yeah, always attend the webinar. You will be okay. Yeah, USDs are. Oh, I never look at that pair. If you're interested in that, but Flora, let me ask you this. I mean, if I give you this like pound Aussie, pound yen, let me show you what happened. And if you stick to it, and if you learn the numbers and from where what's going to happen. For example, okay, here, this pound index chart, you had it, and I discussed it even in the last webinar. It was right there that it looks like very good chance of dropping. I'm not saying that we were like 100% sure. Good chance. Okay, we work with probabilities, right? Speculation. So it looks like that it's gonna drop. News was on the favor as well, that pound is gonna get hurt. Brexit is always shaky, and this and that. So I said, okay, if we drop, we're gonna go all the way down. It's a big distance, and all the pound pairs were the pound, except euro pound, right? Euro pound is pound is on the right hand side. Everything else, pound is always on the left hand side. So all of those pairs, they're gonna drop, right? Including pound yen, pound CAD, pound Aussie, pound Newsy, whatever. But I showed you pound yen and pound Aussie. Pound yen, I showed you the trade is on my website as well. I don't have it here. I have it on the other computer. And I even posted on my website, pound yen and pound USD. I did it on Monday, right? Now, yesterday I opened the trades, which were continuing today, was pound Aussie, and of course based on Aussie, Euro Aussie. So let me show you. This is first. Let's go take a look at this live chart of this pound. This is what happened. All right. So everything according to the plan. The pound start dropping, and all pound pairs so far dropping nicely, right? This one, you can see that 61.27 is a big number, and now we are just below that, 61.17. So we might be ranging here a little bit, right, in this area, maybe tonight, and then later on it's a good chance that we retrace a little bit. For example, if you go and take a look at the 40-minute chart, it looks like very big, nice drop. Remember, this was my chart I gave you over the weekend, that we're gonna drop and pound pairs will go down. That's where I made pound USD. Pound USD and pound yen trade to the downside. And this one, I caught the pound Aussie. Let me, if I have the chart open here, let me see. Hold on. Here. Okay, this is Euro Aussie based on, again, Aussie strength, Aussie chart. We'll talk about that later. So Euro was getting weaker, and then Aussie start getting strong. But pound Aussie, okay, exactly from the level 84.43. You know where it is. And exactly, even pound Aussie, the weekly chart I had made, right, that is gonna drop, and all the way at the top, nice beautiful entry, all the way down. I made an entry here too, but probably like 4 or 5 pip knockout my SL, and it went up. That's the thing. That's what it is. If you have the levels, and if you take a chance here, right, it drop. You come and sit on a break even right here, it takes you out. Okay, fine, thank you. Either break even or maybe 5-10 pip loss, no big deal. But then again, you find an entry and you go down, and look what happened, right? Similarly, here. Now, why would you go long? Because our weekly chart says it's going down, and pound index saying that it's going to go down, pound is going to get weaker. So we knew that all pound pair will go down. So all we are interested in short trades. Okay, so any time we find an opportunity, we go short. Here it was like the pivot. Here it is 84.43. Nice entry all the way down. Look at it. Okay, and that's the only pound I did, to be honest with you. I didn't do anything else. I'm busy doing something else, and it's it's enough is enough. 170 pip right there. Again, this was, I even tweeted that it's below. I'm gonna look for short below 62.48. That's where it is. Okay, so these are the two trade, but basically the pound is the theme of the week, right? And so far, very, very nice big drop all the way down to where? 1693. You see how these numbers plays out? This is where the number is. It bounced from there. Then it goes up here. It was just, 64.33 here. And now it came down all the way to 1693. If you don't know where it is, let's go find it. 1693. Show you where it is. 1693 is right there. This is a small number, and now it's playing out here. You see how crazy it is? And now it's going back to where? It's 61.16. This is 61.50. You have it here, and there's the biggest number is 61.27. All right. So we're gonna be watching this one and see if it goes up above it, and then above it like 61.50. I just showed you, right? And if is there anything else around? I don't think anything else around 60 is here. It's all big numbers, right? So we will stick to either 61.27 or 61.50 for a retracement. This is how it looks like. Nice big drop on a 20-minute, right? And this is like from 15-minute, 7-minute chart. Beautiful entries. This is a 20-minute beautiful entry. But again, if we take this drop here, and 61.50 is this one, it's gonna make a short setup if it wants to go to the downside more. Continuation later on. What trend line is this? I don't understand. The trend line is this. Why it is showing up here? Where did this come from? Anyway. Forget it. I'm not gonna waste my time right now. Hey John, how are you? Okay. I don't know where that. The first TL was broken. This one is also broken. So TL is not the matter now. It might drop a little bit more just to say hello to this low here, but it's just not relevant anymore. The fib are messed up, right? Not messed up, but they have done their job, so out of the way. Now the question is that if we stay here, maybe we'll go back to up here. The wave is gonna come down here, just like here. We dropped, we went up into the wave, blue, 61%, boom, drop, right? So look at this one. What happened to my fib? Ay. can I find it here? Here. Okay. Is this the one? Yeah. Go back to here. And okay, so this game is over, I think, here, and now we're gonna retrace back to, I would say, 62.33.20. You know, this low, it would be the target now, because it's a nice big drop, and you know, as soon as they'll take the profit, that profit taking starts, it will pull back. Okay, might not go there, you know. This could be, you know, 62.20 or only 38%, but whatever. We will look at it. But you know, today's game is over, and now I'm not going to short this thing at this level. I'm gonna wait for retracement. So all pound pairs then gonna go up. Okay, so if you have made some nice trade, just stick to them and don't lose back to the market. Don't open any, you know, nonsense trade. It's not even the time now, right? Okay, so this is pound index now. Let's go, and I just showed you the pound. No, I didn't show it to you. So this is one of the important chart. I did one trade, but then to yesterday and today I didn't do any in pound yen. But this was the chart, and so far this has happened. Was up. Okay. Where'd it go? I closed it. So this has happened to. This is the trade. That was a trade that I did on Monday, the 2nd, and so far it is down here. Okay, and again with pound bouncing. Well, I'm hoping it's not. You know, haven't started yet, but yes, it requires a retracement. So this will go up a little bit. So let's go take a look at the live chart of pound yen. How are we looking at that? Any question about the pound index chart? See, this is what I'm talking about, that if you catch one of these index, you have several. I mean, pound CAD probably drop. I didn't even look at it. I did small trade in pound, probably 70-80 pip on pound USD, but then pound yen was a big trade, and then pound Aussie 220 pip. Pound Aussie, these are the Euro Aussie, pound Aussie. These are the trades that, you know, they give you 100-200 pip trade easy if you catch them the right time. This was okay. This is what's happening here. Here we go. This is what's happening. So remember, I showed you that we are hitting the TL. And it's about time that, you know, it is ranging, and this is my chart that I made, that from here, 48.19, we should be dropping, but we didn't drop right from there. But in fact, we went like 1, 2, 3 week in ranging on the side wave, right? And then went up to like almost 49.28, even higher, and then start dropping nicely. So the last week we closed below this TL, and today, I mean, this week so far, very nicely going down. 44.95 is this one here, and then we are at 44.48. So we're leaving the station even from here, thanks to pound weakness. And after that, you really don't see anything until you have 43.18. So if you are short, hang in there and see what it is. But like I said, pound Aussie is just went down too much, so I closed it already. Hey Edmundo, how are you, man? So okay, now this is pound yen, and the weekly chart, you can see it, more to come. Okay, so it must just be careful with the retracements, the small retracements when in a slow time like now. Okay, and let it go. And in London session, Frankie London, we will see that if the retracement is done, it's finished. And if it is, in the volume time, the market moves, we will get in again. I will be looking again in pound yen and pound Aussie. Probably I'll look into pound CAD too this time, or maybe pound Aussie. But I don't want to mess around too many pairs, but then you make a mistake, you know. So choose your pairs, and then select and be selective. Learn the pair. Every pair move differently. Okay, so and learn the pairs, the numbers, the ascent levels, trend lines, so that you will make your trades more and more accurate. Okay, and it's very simple once you learn. So this is what the pound. And now let's go take a look at the pound Aussie. What pound Aussie is doing, and what we can see more to come. Okay, pound Aussie is very interesting, and just want to see what is this pound index. We already talked about it, so this one is gone. This one is gone. I don't want to open too many, and my computer get messed up. Okay, here I have to go pound pairs, pound Aussie, and the weekly chart we made. Well, how come I don't have it here? Probably it's on the other computer. When did I make this one? I saved it somewhere else. Yeah. Okay, I have this one, but the real chart I saved it somewhere else. But anyway, so this is on the 21st October. You see 82.91. This is I make this chart in a white color because I print them. Remember, it's a lot of ink. If I have it in a light blue background, my cartridge runs out very fast. So I make it white. I just need a little reference. So I hope you can see it. So it was coming off of this 61% and blah blah blah. This is all these levels. I explained it in the last webinar. So it is also with the pound weakness. It's nicely coming down, and right now this chart is like this, right? And just doing that, I got it like 220 pip trade. So imagine if you have more to come. Okay. Yeah, at least this is the outer TL. We have an inner TL as well. I mean, sorry, this is an inner, and the outer TL would be this. Okay, so this is how it is, and now we are going to, maybe if we get stopped here a little bit, retrace, and then if we drop again, we can go back to 82.91 or this number or that number. Let me see. No, not this one. This chart is this one. Okay, so this is all drawn. This is basically it's a channel, outer TL, as well as the nice beautiful channel, and this is the inner TL. And right now we are at 81.37. It's a monthly high, very powerful number, and we are at now 83.40 something, right? What is it? What is the number? 42. 82.42. So we are just above that, and underneath 83.34, right? So just let me see. This is how. Forget about this. The last time I couldn't make this chart, I forgot actually. It's not that I couldn't make it, but I forgot to make the 40-minute chart. But I'll make one and then send out today, hopefully. But it's just one ABC B. Whoa. Okay. If this is ABC A and if this is ABC B, then we have C coming down all the way, right? So if you look at that scenario, the 100%, if I just shrink it a little bit, Oh no, man, this computer is slowing down already. Okay, 78% is coming here, right? So no, it's gonna go way down. If I can go, this is A, and this is B. Then 100% C is coming right here, so it's way below 79.92. So 80, for example, and we are at 82.42. So it's no big deal. It's 240 pip, one day traveling, and we will get there. Okay. So this is how it looks like. 79.92 level, where this one is coming. 79.93. Okay. So we're gonna get passed by this 81.37 and then drop to 79.93. This high here. Okay. That would be our first target to the downside, and we also have this 79.93 and this 8009. This would be the target for tonight. If we drop after a retracement, if I make an entry, that would be the target. Obviously, the first target, and if we continue dropping, I don't know why I don't have this number here, but this probably the similar to some other number. That's why. But always be aware of these numbers. This is important high, and 77.93, is that the one? Yeah. Okay. So numbers, I don't know why it went up there. Come down here, bro. Okay. All right. So this is 77.93. Okay, and after 79.93, that would be the next 77.93. Okay, or 79.77. So this is basically very close to this one. So that's why maybe I didn't write it. So you get the picture that pound is very shaky. Pound is getting weaker and weaker, and then we drop big time. But wait for the retracement, and then we find an entry again. And wherever you find the good entry, maybe the pound Aussie is gonna give you a good entry, or maybe pound yen. It depends on, pound is getting weaker, but then what about the Aussie and the yen? If yen start getting weaker as well, then pound yen is not gonna drop. So you might want to go to pound Newsy, pound CAD, pound Aussie. If pound Aussie is gonna get strong, then pound Aussie would be the best. So you will find a nice setup. And whichever pair, just take that one, and then hopefully if I get a chance, then I will put it on the tweet. Okay, yesterday I did that, right? I sent out a couple of tweets that I'm going thinking about longing Aussie yen and shorting pound Aussie and euro Aussie, and that's what I did. So this is pound Aussie, more to come on this one. And let's go take a look at the pound USD and pound CAD, what they are doing. Basically, we got the idea that, all pound pairs going down, but I just want to show you a little by little. Oh, okay, all right. So that means I did send out the tweet, right? I'm just remember that I did. I don't even remember for sure. Okay, look at that, man. So such a nice trade here, right? This was, and this is beautiful, beautiful trade all the way down, just below this level here. Oh man, 30.47. Ay. How did I miss that? That was a good one. 30.47 is a big number, very obvious number, right here. 30.47, and we broke below that, went up, tested it, and dropped. And I missed it. Wow. Very smart, right? But no complaint. I'm not complaining. I did pound Aussie enough. No complaint. You cannot trade every single pair. Okay. Now, if you remember, this is a chart I made a long time ago. Not very long, but yeah. It says September. I don't think so. It has to be before that. This is February. Oh, I've been updating it, once in a while, so that's why. If I go pound USD monthly chart, yeah, February. See, this is the chart that I made when the price was all the way up here, that we're gonna drop, and this was the ultimate target. Very long way to go, but that's what it is. This is what the Elliott wave mumbo jumbo is, right? All this calculation I did, and so far it's paying off, right? So far, we dropped from all the way 35, right? In fact, that was 42.37. So we touched that a couple of times, 42.37, and so far we are at 28.23. Current price 28.23, right? $28.83. That's not 20. That's not 2. It's 8. Okay, so this is right there, 27.96. We're messing around here, right? Where's my cursor? Right there, 27.96, and that goes, and then we have this low here. Will be 26.60. Would be next, 26.60, and after that, God knows, it's gonna be a free fall. To be honest with you. Okay, so stay on top of it, and that shows me that not only pound is going to get weaker, but I think that USD is keep getting strong. It's not budging at all to the downside, so we're going to go for that. No big deal. It's going up. Okay, then we go with it. Okay, I think we already broke above 0272. That's the number in USD I was watching, 0272. So let's see what happens. Here, any question? Pound USD still to the downside. Continue. Have fun. Now USDX 0272 broken to the upside, and if that's the case, that is going all the way to the upside. And USD pair, including pound USD, will be crushed to the downside, and of course Euro USD and first of all these two, and then USD CAD, USD franc, they will be flying to the upside. USD yen based on yen, but USD CAD, USD franc probably went up. So just one any index gives you a clear picture on all the other pairs. I wasn't interested in USD last night, yesterday, and today. So I didn't pay any attention, or I didn't do any trade. USD pairs, no. So you must stick to to one of the currency which is moving, and then you have several pair involving that currency. So choose one of them, maybe 2-3 trades. That's it. That's all. That's all you need. Okay. So here, this is what it is, 0219, and right now we are at 0272. We are exactly at that number, 0272. I don't know where is that. I think it's a monthly number. Oh, 219, right there. This is the number. It's not a very significant number. It's not a high low. It's a monthly high, basically. It's at the end, monthly candle, the high of a monthly candle, but not the high of the swing. But if you look at the weekly, because after that we drop. You see this swing down here, right? 98.48 we came. So that is an important number, right? So 0272, that's where we are messing around here now. 0272, let me just check this. See, this is what it is. 0276.86, that's the spread. So if you look at the 33-minute chart, or 40-minute chart, look at the 40-minute chart, where it is, here. This is the number here, and this is how we're doing, right? Very shaky though, okay? Even though it is, showing all kind of strength, continue, but it went up nicely here, and then I think that we are trying to budge to the downside a little bit. So be very careful. I don't see that we have clear 0272, okay? We are at that number basically right now. So very good chance of dropping from there, at least a retracement back to maybe this high here. Okay. Yeah. So On the 20-minute, this is how it is. This was, is this the number? Yeah, 0272. But if I refresh that, we probably hit that number already. Let me just do that. This is 2040. Yeah. Okay, so see, after refreshing, this is how it is. We hit the number, we came down, retraced, long setup, then we went up again, and then we came down, and now it looks like that this might hold as the high point in this swing. Okay, unless we just go and break this, then but I started to thinking now that this probably will be the highest point. So let's see if we need a retracement on this one. Okay, and doing so, USD probably gonna get weaker, and then USD pair might have a problem. So now I'm thinking that pound, since it dropped so much, then it requires a retracement and maybe getting strong a little bit. So if pound gets strong tonight and then USD start dropping here, then we might have a nice long in pound USD. It's not that I'm going to take, but I'm just letting you know. Okay, so short mean doesn't go blindly short every single day. It might retrace, and you might want to take an advantage. If you have learned how to, in retracement, I see that as soon as 7-minute setup from bouncing from a decent number after a retracement, like break slow time, and then the market opens up in the busy, like Frankfurt and London open, and then it start retracing. The first 7-minute setup you can take it, and then you may be able to catch 40, 50, 60 pip easy. Okay, it's always dangerous going against the trend. Trend is to the downside in pound pairs, especially pound USD. But yeah, Euro USD, let's go take a look at the Euro USD. If we have any chance of going to the upside with the USD weakness, even if it's a retracement, because if 0272 hold, then we're not going to the upside, then we're coming down. Yeah, and maybe if a day or two, then if you want to trade those USD pairs, then you're not going to sit down, watch the market, right? You got to do something. I'd rather not touch these USD pairs for now, and then just stick with the pound and other Aussie. And this is what the USDX is doing. I mean Euro USD, because Euro is keep getting weaker and the USD getting strong, and this is where we are now. After 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I would say this is ABCA, then ABCB. Now I think this is going to stop here, and then we might be going to the upside for wave C. Then we will have D, E, something like that. Okay, kind of a little triangle kind of thing. Okay, this could be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave A, right? And then we have A, B, C, D, E kind of thing. That would be wave B as a triangle, and then we might go down again for wave C. Who knows? But this is what my weekly chart is, right? I thought that if we finishing here, and then this could be A, B, and then 5 wave C to the upside again. Okay, for that we need USD weakness, which we just saw that is possible if we hold 0272. So are we going to do that? That's important. If we start dropping, then this thing is gonna start going to the upside, and then the possibility opens up that we might put like 5 wave to the upside for wave C after placing this A, then this is B, and then go to the upside for C. If not, if USD decided to get strong anyway, then Euro and pound both weak, and then we're probably gonna just this. When I said that we're gonna go up here and then drop, this is probably the end of it. 38%. And then we're dropping it, and then we just gonna go down. 1376 is the key number for now, and I would say 1494 or basically like 1552 would be the upside, but it's too far, right? So if you're not going to the upside, then make sure that we go below 1376 and then continue to the downside, and then we will be coming here 127. And what was that? How come I don't have the fib here? I probably moved it. Maybe I had it here. Man. Okay. Right here. Okay. So 61% of this whole drop, whole rise is coming right around here. 1174. Okay. Which is not too far, right? So this could be, just ABC dropping to 61%. Possibility is there, yes. But setup is not very clear. Setup is not very clear, so I'm going to leave that alone. I showed you what it is. If you can have a better idea, trade it if you want to. But not a very good pair to trade for me for now. Right now we are at 1376. Okay, so this is how I'm going to leave this here, because it's not, like I said, this could be A, B, C. Then I see that it's like A, B, and then C here. If we stay above this, then we are going to put a triangle, and then we will be, this would be A, B, and then we will go up A, B, C fashion. Could be A, then B, and then C back here. Below this, that would be 61% or 78% of this drop here. That would be wave C. Then again for wave D, then again wave E, and then we break to the downside. Okay. This could be, if we are going to the upside because of the USD weakness, then this is A, B, C, A, this is A, B, C, B, and then you will place like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 way to the upside, way above this point for wave 3, or C, sorry, A, B, C, correction. Then that C wave would be impulse wave, consists of 5 subwaves. Excuse me. How you can measure this very interesting phenomena is happening there. I'm going to show you the Aussie index for now. Okay, and let me show you that how you can measure that step by step and be aware that if it is not going this way, then which way, and then you can just literally track it step by step. Let me show it to you. I made the chart, I gave it to you, and you all have it. I think that's a 40-minute chart, right? That is supposed to bounce and go up. No, it's not. This is the one, okay? I don't know why it always gets a little crooked. When I reopen the chart, it's just messed up. Okay, so something like that, okay? So I said, all right, if we hold, you see the 23.3% line, if we hold, we will go up, right? Here. Now, we go up here and then we are dropping. Why? Let me show it to you. I pull the fib from here to here, coming up with this 61% and 23% line. But now we have this. If you draw the fib from here to here, then what do we see? What we see is that this drop was 61%, and there was a chance that if it goes to 23% line, it will react just like this 23% line. So it did. Instead of going to the upside, I was expecting going to the upside, but I was watching this. And when I went along in Aussie yen, I closed it with, I think it was like few pip loss. I didn't like it, and I had to close it. I just too busy euro and pound Aussie. So it went up and it did 23% line and then start dropping. But now we are here and stopping. Why? So now let's measure this length here and see what happened or happening. Now amazingly that we see that this retracement was 61%, and now we are at 23% line of this fib. So now first this was acting, and a 23% line, a fib line of this fib gave us the bounce. Then you draw this fib, and 23% line gave us the bounce. And now you draw this fib, and we are at 23% line. So this is how we have to see that, be aware basically that, if you reaches to this 61% of any fib, and just watch it, if it is giving a bounce, then we have a problem. So all in all, I wanted to see a bounce from here going to the upside, but all this mumbo jumbo, we are catching or getting in and out of the trades if we pay attention to this. For example, if you are trading Euro Aussie, Pound Aussie, or Aussie CAD or Aussie Yen, whatever, but then you can literally make your move or open and close the trade based on this, seeing this, and not on the 33-minute chart, but the 20-minute chart. You just be aware that what's happening. Draw the numbers. For example, here, okay, this is 61% is 43.76. Have it on a 20-minute chart or 7-minute chart. 43.76 is where? 43.76, for example, is there somewhere. 43.76. Okay, here. Okay, so this 33-minute chart, 61%, 43.76. The way to find out that if we are holding is 7-minute chart, draw the line and watch it. What happened? So it start to come down from there all the way. And now yes, yeah, you can put it that way, Edmundo. I was just showing the fib. I didn't say the name. Yeah, it's a big girdle, then a girdle, then a girdle, and then it's just girdle within the girdle within the girdle. But every time this 23% line is very significant. Nobody talks about it. I don't know why. I was surprised, but when I found it, I was like astonished. And since then I'm using it, and it works perfectly for me. Okay, so all in all, I'm expecting, even though you see this big drop here, right, coming down, the trend is down. So if you look at the weekly, this is how it is, right? But I also see that this, if you pull the fib from here to here, this is like A, B, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, finishing at 78%. And then bouncing from there, going back to towards the TL. That's a possibility I'm looking at, and it all depends on the fundies, of course, right? So if we can hold above 42.35 or this area here, 40, let's say 41.95, we hit, right, and then we going to the upside. So this is important, and if that happens, that's why I made the chart that we might be able to bounce from here, at least go up here into this area. But then we went up there, 23% line, then we are dropping again to 23% line of this fib. So I'm still watching, and I will be watching that, if that 23% line breaks to the downside, then my upside scenario will be shaky, but I will still be watching this TL. Okay, so if we even drop here a little bit, and then this TL holds and we start bouncing, we are still good for this big girdle here. Okay, as mind that from here we're gonna go up here. So yeah, you don't go in a straight line. For example, here you went up here, a small dip, and then a small dip, and then a small dip, and then a small dip, and that's how you went there. So this could be a a dip, a little bigger, but it may just a dip, and then from there we go up again, and then dip it one more time, and then get to the final target. So the chart, my chart is still intact, but I just wanted to show you that this is how if you catch not even catch. If you're interested in, for example, you think that, man, you know what, this week, euro probably gonna move. We get a lot of euro news, and I really like trading euro Aussie and euro USD. So stick to the euro index then. Learn, make sure that everything is good, and if you don't have it, ask me. I'll make a chart for you, special chart or whatever. Usually I cover that, but like this one, I'm showing you everything, so you know what's happening exactly. You can make your own chart, whatever the way you want. I'm just giving you all the perspective that, what are the possibility if it is going, what is the possibility of, stopping at 23% line and dropping, which it did. And now we have a possibility of stopping at 23% line and reverse from here. If not, it will drop to the TL and reverse from there. If not, then we are in trouble, and then I would say that the downtrend continue. Okay, but this low is probably, like 42 is the key here for now, because I see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we need A, B, and then C to the upside. Basically, this is just Gertley calculation, but I think we should be able to go somewhere here. Okay, well, let's see, right? First thing first. So this is what's happening in the Aussie dollar, and this is how you do your calculation and this mumbo jumbo. Okay, now based on that, since we did that, let's go take a look at the euro, and then we analyze euro Aussie, what's happening euro Aussie. And then we saw euro USD already, which I really don't like. Let me just see quickly one more pound pair before I get into the Aussie. Okay, so which will be pound CAD. Okay, so pound CAD is dropping, and let's see. But I wanted to see CAD index first. Okay, I'll see later. Come on, turn, change, please. Ay. Okay, pound CAD. Excuse me. With pound weakness, it had to come down, so it came down exactly and hit this TL and then bounced it. The TL and this number here, 67.21. Looking at that 40-minute chart, 67.21 is this line here, right? So I just explained to you that everything dropped big time, right, on a pound, and it might be retracing a little bit tonight before continue in the London session or Euro session. If not, okay. So if we continue, but before that, we might be going maybe in this one. You would say, okay, it will probably gonna go to 868, 87. Okay. If you draw these numbers and save the templates, you don't have to do it again and again. You just move these numbers forward and watch it, right? And the price does nothing but bouncing off of these numbers. Oh, come on, why it's not? Oh, it froze. Ay. Okay, so I'm just gonna bring it close here. Okay. For example, this number here, and then you see the price comes down here the first time, the second time, the third time, the fourth time, continuous. And at that time, we know that it's gonna break. If a number is just being hit several times, that means the price wants to break it. Every time it hit, it makes it weaker, because the pending orders, keep getting open, and there's less and less pending order, less resistance there, and finally it breaks. So yeah, bounce from there, went up 70.52 again. With these candles, remember that very easy to judge that if the number or area has to hold, the reversal candle would be halfway up and halfway down of the level always. For example, if it is bouncing from here, so you can see it, the reversal candle is the wick in the bottom of this number, the bottom of the line, and the rest of the candles to the upside. Similar thing here. Here the reversal candle is half to the upside and closes below 70.52. Similar here, you see that nicely. 67.21 is just touched by the pip, wick poke into a little bit and then reverse. The candle is reversed, right? So anytime you see a nice area and a reversal candle, so see right here, the reversal candle is above and below, and price turn from there. I saw this. You know what? I saw this. I was watching it and I had a very good idea that it's going to drop with the pound, but I completely overlooked. I forgot. And you know what? This is like wave 1, 2, and right now wave 3 is underway. Okay. Out of that, it's like 1, 2, 3. This is going to be wave 4, a retracement, and wave 5 will be coming to the downside around 1.618. And if we measure this from this and no sound? All right. So, okay. So yeah, you can see that here right now we are at 67.21, right? Then small wave 4, and then we're gonna drop to my eventual target is this 64, 65, 64.70 monthly number, monthly high, and 100% 64.42. So this is my final target here. So a small correction to the upside, then goes down again. So be ready for a very nice short setup and a short trade in pound CAD again. Okay, so we cover the pound nice and clean. Pound. I want to see this CAD index quickly, if it's going to get any stronger at all. That would help. With pound getting weaker, we should get the second or other currency, whatever it is. In this case, is CAD. If we can get the CAD strong, then it will be very good, right? So the CAD index so far, let me see, this is what's happening. From here, I said we're going to go all the way up here. So we went there, TL, we bounced, came down, and then bounced to the upside again, and we are going nicely to the upside. This is where we are. We are sitting at this number, 55.38. Now on a 40-minute chart, if you go 55.38 is this, right? Now, we drop here in ABC 61%, but then we drop to 55.38. This is 61%, but this may be the end of it, and then if we go above it, but we just have to see that, when the market opens up, what we want to do. This probably gonna go up above 55.38 again, and then continue to the upside. That way CAD will get strong, and then pound CAD will have a very good chance of dropping. But then again, this is 61%, so this could come down here, 23% line, right? And this is the high. This is 23% of this fib. So very good chance of dropping to this 54.78 as well. So if we stay below tonight, 55.38, and if we start dropping, then pound CAD will be in jeopardy, because then CAD is going to get weaker, and then unless CAD is going to get weaker tonight and pound get strong, and then we will get the pound CAD wave 4 to the upside, and after that the tide will change again. Pound will get weaker, CAD will get strong, bounce from 54.70, this 23% line here, and go towards 78%, making a girdle, and that way pound CAD will finish up the wave 5, the big one. Okay, right now it's gonna go up for wave 4 of 3. Then it will drop for wave 5 of 3. Then wave 3 will finish. Then we will go up for wave 4, and then we will drop for wave 5. I'll make the chart. I'll make it. Don't get confused. Okay, don't go crazy. Wave 4 of 3 of 2 F1. You know, you just if it's too much, then leave it there. In fact, from today, I'm gonna start making videos. Someone asked me about the course. It's been asking, you know, for a long time. So I decided I made the course, but I put it on the Amazon somewhere. My brother did, and I kind of lost it. I don't know where the videos are, and I asked him so many times, and they were old videos anyway. But what I'm going to do is from today, I'm gonna start making videos step by step, all these harmonic patterns, my way and the conventional way. Step by step, maybe make a course out of it for like say 10-15 videos, start to finish. What is girdle, how to measure it, and my 23% line, how to play with that, bat and butterfly. These are the 3 patterns that I really pay attention to. Okay, bat very few, you know, sometimes, but most of the time, what I call is ending butterfly, most important, because it ends the move, any move, and then you catch an early reaction. Either it is a retracement or an extension at the end of the move. Okay, extended wave. But ending butterflies are very, very powerful. It's an extended pattern though, right? So it always ends a move, and then a new move starts. I would say swing. Okay, so so I'm gonna make the small videos explaining what girdle, bat, small butterfly, bigger butterfly, and head and shoulder pattern, where harmonic patterns are and Elliott waves are together. So those one course, and then the other course I will make it just Elliott waves, how the Elliott waves unfold. Wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 2 and 4 are like triangles sometimes, and the law of alternation and this and that, blah blah blah. Very helpful if you know the, you know, all the mumbo jumbo and the calculation. So it always helps, right? But the main thing is in trading, our trading is like these highs and lows, weekly high, weekly low. If you stick to that, that's you know, very good. But different people have different demands, to be honest with you. Okay, so I've been always you know, people asking me. So I said, okay, no problem, I'll do that. Okay. Oh no, yen index. Let's go take a look there. Okay, I was expecting a weakness in yen, but I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. So that's why I got out of this Aussie yen with a small 5 pip loss, I guess. I think. So what the hell with it? Because I rather go short on pound yen. If yen is getting strong, pound we just saw what happened, right? So pound yen is keep dropping. It already dropped to my target already, but more to come, you know, a lot more to come actually. So why not stick to those pairs which are going in your favor, rather than going and fighting with something like Aussie yen. Okay, this is okay, this was the chart that I made last time, right? That I said it will drop, but first it might want to go to the upside, because that would be, you know, again back to 38% after coming to 78%. And I think I'm still very much you know, thinking about that. It should be bouncing from here. The way it is now, it should be bouncing from here. Even though if it's, you know, a little more than, it dropped a little more than 78%. But I think that maybe in the Asian session, we may get some kind of news, and then it will bounce from here. Be very careful, okay? But the chart is still intact. Yes, again, it dropped, and this is called like three drives pattern, and most of the time, 90% of the time, it reacts. Okay, and something like that here. It's just like 1, 2, and then it went bounce. We have 1, 2, and then 3, and the fourth one is coming basically, but we're still staying above this low here, right? So let's see. It's very critical here, but 90% I think that we should be bouncing and going to the upside in that scenario for a little bit. So and then doing so, the yen will get weaker, right? And right now it's getting strong, and it helped pound yen to drop so far. But if it goes to the upside and then stalls here, then I'll be rolling my sleeves to go short in yen pairs, all of them, big time. I'll go short big time if that happens. But for now, if it drops and those pair goes down, I would rather stay with the pound pairs, and then trade my pound CAD, pound USD, or pound Aussie. And if you catch two trades, 2 or 3 maybe, then that's the top. You have pound Aussie, pound CAD, pound this, pound that. So many pairs, right? 4 or 5 easy, big pairs, big movers. So catch a couple of them, and then you do just fine. So why bother with everything else, right? So that's why somebody was saying, USD ZAR or pound. You don't need to go in all those exotic pairs. What we do we're dealing with right now, all these Aussie, pound Aussie, Euro Aussie, pound Aussie, pound CAD, big movers, 4 or 5 pound yen. They're more than enough, man. They're more than enough. The more you look around, the more you're going to lose focus. And in this business, focus and concentration is the most important key factors that you should know. The pairs that you are trading, exactly what they are doing. Like I'm here, that I made the chart, it's not working out, so I'm not going to run after what it is doing, not knowing that what's happening. You know what I'm saying? If I don't know, if I can't understand that what it is doing, yeah, fundies are out there, fine. But when it was here, I said we're gonna drop because the pattern was finished, and it did, and we made a lot of money doing that, coming down, a lot of trades, and everything. All the trades were positive, and here, just not happening. So it cannot be just keep coming down after here so many bounces. 1, 2, so far 3 bounces. So 3 drive pattern is in place, and we should be going to the upside. If not, then I'll see what it does, and then I'll make a new chart then. But so far, it's still this chart is, I'll just change it a little bit. Yeah, everything else is clicking, but not these things. Seriously? Okay. Nah, that's just also. Oh my God. Finally. Not you. Okay, and oh man. Okay. So it just changes a little bit scenario, but all in all is like 71, 78%, yes, fine, and then should go back to 38% and then drop. Okay, that's understandable. This is how it's going to be. Okay, so if it start behaving like that, I'm not gonna touch the yen pairs. All right, so I'll leave it that way. So 55.28 is you said 40-minute index chart. I don't even have a 40-minute yen index, bro. This is my 40-minute. 20-minute is my 40-minute. So if yeah, but where did you get the data from? I'm not getting enough data. The history. So that's the reason that I have this 20 minutes, so being able to catch these small moves, and then also check that on 7 minutes. So I'll be watching see the 7-minute chart. This is how it is. I made this with small one, and it really gave me the bounce. Then it's something like a girdle kind of thing that it came down, and this is what it is doing. So I'm going to be watching on the 7-minute chart before you're taking the trades in any yen pair. So all in all, you can see that yen is just downside. It's going to the upside, retracing and coming down. Going to the upside, retracing, coming down. So yen is keep getting strong. And by the way, all in all, that's what we're looking for. You see this here? Always keep big picture in sight. Okay, my knowing that 20-minute chart should go to the upside, just a little retracement, not to make like a upside trend or anything. You can see that what we have here is, I have it here, this chart that's gonna go down all the way here. After this is an impulse move, this is a correction, hitting the TL and dropping. If you look at the old chart when I made this, you understand that all in all, I'm to the downside on this index. Yen is gonna get strong and strong and strong, but it's just that it need a retracement to the upside, and then now it's so down that the danger is that if I go short in any of these pairs and it start retracing, then I'm stuck. So I don't want to get in that. I don't want to even lose my 20 pip. You know what I'm saying? Okay, here's the chart that I made. Okay, and it is on 28th September. So far from there, we are here. We made the turn exactly from there, 61%, right? And from 56 now down to 55, 28. This is only sounds like maybe 56.91. So like 100, maybe like 100, less than 200 pip, right? But the thing is that when yen moves, the pair moves a lot more than that. So 200 pip move in yen pairs, probably like 500-600 pip in pairs. So that's why I have 20-minute and 7-minute in yen. You know what I'm saying? All right, 55.28 is the weekly. Yeah, okay. So that's it's putting everything together, right? Intact. 55.28 you said. Do we have a number there? Weekly low? Okay, 55.28. Good. So 55.28. How come I don't have it? Is it a monthly or weekly? So you said weekly low, 55.28. 56.08 in your chart, 56.08. Oh, yeah, right there. I have it as little. I don't know why I have it as small. Let me just make it bigger. Okay, here we go. 55.28. Yeah, it's a nice big number. Yeah. Weekly high, actually. Yeah, I was looking at weekly low, but I caught it weekly high. Yeah. 55.06 is a big one, and then 55.28. So that's what. And you said 55. We are at that number right now, right? I'm just gonna mark it here so that I know that we are at some place, not just in the middle of nowhere, right? So if this holds, yeah, we have a very good chance of bouncing from here. Then we are at the level, right? So no harm feeling. All right. So just let's watch this if we get a bounce from here, okay? And in that scenario, you can trade if you want some of those yen pairs where the left hand side currency is strong. For example, maybe USD, right? So USD yen might get go to the upside faster if this happen. But if not, then But I don't see if not. Okay, I think that eventually we're gonna go up from here. Okay, so I'll be waiting for that, just like I was waiting for Aussie strength, and then as soon as it comes, and pound weakness, and as soon as it start coming in, open a trade, hold on to it. Okay, that's the idea. Anything else that we can cover today? Because we got a lot in hand. I don't want to give you something more that deviate from the main focus on pound pairs, especially pound and Aussie pairs. So those are going down very nicely. Euro Aussie, pound Aussie. Look at the pound CAD we saw. Look pound Newsy for on your own. By the way, Newsy chart. Let me see if I have I think I opened up, but I don't know if here. See, this is a chart I made, but I think I forgot to send out. But this is if you find something like trending very nicely, and then you see the trend line. I draw this trend line, and there was a trend line hit around 61%. I said, you know what? Let me just try short, and I did. And then so far I'm like 55, 60 pip positive here. It just dropped here to this low here. Right now let me just quickly go there. So this it's a lot of pair that you can just draw these trend lines and take the trades off of trend line without anything. But make sure that the trend is very nicely up or down. Slope is very good, and then the TL hit and it drops or goes or bounce. Yeah, see, this is how it's coming down. It's a 40-minute chart, but this is the 20-minute chart. Is this? I was just making it a little while ago. Okay, so few candles to the downside. When you're watching on a 40-minute chart or 33-minute chart, and you see that that's going to be moving in your direction, then just watch 20-minute, and as soon as you have few candles, and boom, open the trade and ride with it. So this is how it's coming down. I thought maybe the TL is going to hold, and I will close this after the webinar, but I think the USD probably is on the move, right? Is it? Go check a look. 0272. Or Newsy is getting weaker. Let me just take a look at the USD before I close, okay? No, not really. So what is it? Newsy is getting weaker. Okay. $40, $32, $42, $32, $15, $42, $15. Okay, it's like 1, 2, 3, A, B is underway. Okay, so we may be coming down up until here somewhere for wave B, Newsy index dropping, getting weaker, and then we go up for wave C to this TL. Okay, that would be wave 4. So this is wave 1, 2, all the way. This is wave 3. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 3, and this A, B, C, that would be wave 4. and then wave 5. So out of this wave 4, we have finished wave A and coming down for wave B. I'm gonna start making those videos and then create a whole course step by step and put it on the Udemy website. Okay, so that was my when it was here, I said we're gonna drop. So why am I putting it back here, man? I don't know. Let's remove it. So we went up here to A, B, and then C. So I think B is the back side of this tail, right here. Long way to go, and hopefully my Newsy USD will drop very nicely. And it's dropping. I'm sitting on a break even, so I don't even worry about it. Just whatever. That's a side trade that usually I don't do, but I got in. It's moving in my direction. It's fine, thank you. Luckily, USD is getting strong, right? So it's gonna make it drop faster. But yeah, you can catch these trades very often like that. See this drop here, then ABC, it's a nice drop. Short setup again here, below the yellow line, and then it's keep dropping. Anyway, so this is it for now, and any question, just catch me on my email, and I'll answer you back. I'll reply, and talk to you guys later. Till then, bye for now, and have a great day, great trading. And like I said, anything, just email me. Okay? So bye for now, and talk to you guys later.